All right, so many years ago, to get off the topic, to being hip and trendy, we're going to be classical and ancient now. When I was a young man, I had a roommate in college who was from Indonesia, and his father was from Indonesia. His mother was, I want to say she was Cantonese. She was from mainland China. And so he was obviously half Indonesian, half Chinese. And so he spoke English pretty well. He spoke fluent Indonesian and then fluent Chinese.
How do you know that?
Well, you got to wait.
Do you speak those languages?
I'm not saying.
Okay.
I speak one of the three.
All right.
You have to figure out which.
I know English isn't the fluent one.
There you go.
Yeah.
See?
All right.
Me not good.
You got me.
Me not good English speak. So
you got me.
So we went, my parents, we had a favorite Chinese restaurant we'd go to all the time. We loved it. They loved us. It was wonderful. It was the best Chinese food. There was nothing but love. It was beautiful. So we bring my friend whose name, don't laugh. We don't laugh at people's names on this show. His name was Haka.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Don't laugh.
That's a good,
okay. All right.
That's a good name. What's wrong with that name?
Good. I have no problem. Haka. If you're watching Haka, love you, man. Haven't seen you in 30 years.
Peace out, bro.
And so we're having dinner, and Haka says something to the waitress in Chinese, which is how I know that he spoke Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
And the waitress gets all excited. She's like, "Oh, woohoo!" And she gets all kind of animated, and she goes bebopping to the back.
Mm-hmm.
And she comes back, and none of this is an exaggeration. She comes back with a little silver cup bowl, about as big around the top as like $50.
Mm-hmm.
It has a little top on it, little plastic top, and a little cutout for a tiny little spoon. I mean, literally like a Barbie, like
a Coke
Barbie spoon. Yeah, exactly, like a little spoon,
which you can buy on Amazon. Okay,
and right, and this thing is full of what best could be described as, it looks like caviar. It's jet black. It's sticky. It doesn't have little circles like caviar, but it's basically the same. It's like a paste almost, or it's hard to explain.
It's fish jizz.
Feel right. Thanks, Ben. Yes.
Okay.
And so Haka takes it and he puts like just like a stripe of it down one of his egg rolls, like a big boy, right? He just bites into it. He's like, this is delicious. You know, and he just goes about eating, and we're all talking. And my dad says, "Hey, Haka, what is that?" And he goes, "You don't want this." And he's like, "No, I kind of think I do. I think I want that.
Looks yummy.
What is it?" And he says, "It's an extremely hot sauce. It's like very, very hot." And my dad's like, "Okay." My dad was very, he's still a very macho man. He's a macho guy. He's, got a black belt in karate, a black belt in Taekwondo.
Oh,
you know,
he
was raised in the South Side of Chicago. He used to, beat people up for quarters,
Nice.
It's great. Yeah. Good guy. Love you, Dad. And so he's like, "Well, do you want to try some?" And my dad's like, "Yeah, please. I'd like to." He goes, "Please be careful." He's like, "All right." So I shit you not, my dad takes like the size of this guy's hand, like just like that, like go bloop, puts on an egg roll, takes a bite out of it, and his face turns the color of the shirt. Just
wow.
Not blood, but like sweat starts beating down his face.
Oh wow.
It's just like, holy shit, man. Oh my God. He's like drinking water, he's like pounding the table. And Hawkins over there just kind of laughing. It's like, "I told you, man, you don't want this.
Don't want to mess with this."
And so my dad learned, much like with the Blintzes, sometimes somebody says you don't want something, trust them. You might not want this. But yeah, so that was a lesson for. I don't really care for spicy food to begin with. So I mean, the second I saw him start putting that on, I'm like, I don't know what that is, but I know I don't want whatever that is.
I don't mess with that stuff.
Yeah, it just
because it's hot 2 times. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. Yes, I do. Both
coming
sphincters.
in,
There's a
and
sphincter
going
here,
out.
And the sphincter, hey, and it's on a whoop, and you meet in the middle, and it's all exactly, yeah, ding dong. It's not good, not good.